Assalamu alaikum. So this lecture is about scene number 5. We already done with scene number 1 and scene number 2, and we already know that Dr. Faustus in scene number 1 refuted all the field of knowledge, and he was very committed and resolute to study magic or black magic. And in scene number 3, he summoned up or called up in or conjured the spirit and Mephistopheles there. And at the end of this scene, he told Mephistopheles his dreams or his condition to make a deal with the devil. Now, in this scene, scene number 5, where Dr. Faust is also alone on the stage, this technique used in the play, it's called soliloquy or monologue, where one character alone on the stage, and he reveal or he discover his thought into the audience. Now, Dr. Faust is here has a kind of conflict inside himself or internal conflict. The conflict here is between the duality of the goodness and evilness in every human being. So now Dr. Faust is just like hearing sounds and whispers of the things that either encourage him to continue with magic or to tell him to leave magic. Now there's a sound is coming telling him to observe the magic and to leave magic and to go to the right way, the way of God. But here Dr. Faustus, okay, he has the love for the devil, he has the love for Beelzebub, he has the love for Lucifer and Mephistopheles. He wants to build a church, an altar for them, and even the new babies, he will call them behind the devil. Now, when through the play, when there is always an internal conflict in the Faustus, there is an externalization for the conflict or the internal conflict of Dr. Faustus by using the technique which approach or which Christopher Marlowe approach from the Morality play, which is the use of the fictitious character, the angels, either the good angel or the evil angel. Everyone is advising, they are fictitious character as we said. Everyone is advising and encouraging Dr. Faustus or tempting. So here the good angel is telling Dr. Faustus to consider the prayer, to consider repent and to leave or to observe the execrable art or the art of magic, which is diamond art, while the evil angel is telling Dr. Faustus that these things, this means a prayer and the things that's related with repentance, something like that, is only a kind of madness for a human being. There is nothing. Dr. Faustus looked for wealth, and now Dr. Faustus, he has the wish to become a commander on this earth. He wants to be a Jove on this earth. So he now, Dr. Faustus, is just like moving all the things from his head and moving all the issues from his head. And now Dr. Faustus is looking for the news coming from Lucifer that brought by Mephistopheles. Now it is the midnight, and now he will call or summon up Mephistopheles, and now Mephistopheles will come on the scene. Now Dr. Faustus is very, is very excited for the news coming from Mephistopheles, and now he's telling him, tell me what Lucifer did. And now we hear that Mephistopheles telling him that Dr. Faustus, Lucifer agreed on giving you 24 years full of pleasure for the life or in this life for your soul and for your body. But now Dr. Faustus should make a pound or a contract or a deed of gift, which is or should be signed by Dr. Faustus by his own blood. Now Dr. Faustus, he has no hesitation. He is immediately admired the talk of Mephistopheles and he is ready to sign the pound, and he wished to give his soul, okay, on his will to Lucifer and to Mephistopheles. Now Dr. Faustus, okay, stabbed his arm, and when he stabbed his arm, okay, his blood, okay, is not flowing out, but his blood is congealed. Okay, and this is the first sign of the rejection of the body of the Faustus. And now Mephistopheles immediately want to solve this issue, so he went away, he exit to bring cool, okay, or a chamber of cool for Dr. Faustus. Now Dr. Faustus is going through the internal conflict. He is now thinking, what happened? Why my blood is not flowing away? Why there is a congeal in my blood? Okay, is my blood refusing or rejecting or my soul rejecting this contract or this type of uh, uh, a deed of gift? But now Mephistopheles immediately come into the scene and he brought a chamber of coals and he put the fire or the coals on the arm or the cut of Dr. Faustus, and the blood start running, or the blood flows. And now Dr. Faustus signed the pound or the deed of gift. He will give his soul, his blood for the devil for 24 years. But now there is another sign that appeared for Dr. Faustus. It is appeared on his hand. It is the inscription. Okay, there is a writing appeared on the arm of Dr. Faustus, which is Homo Fugi. Homo Fugi is a word from Latin, which means escape Dr. Faustus. Okay, now Dr. Faustus starts thinking, contemplating about the blood sign and also about the inscription, where to escape to whom? To God? God who I always in curse, I always abjured. Okay, and now Mephistopheles using the S side. Here, if you notice here, there's an S side in here, and also there's an S side here. The S side is also a technique used, which is in opposite to the soliloquy. Soliloquy, there is one character on the stage who is revealing his thought to the audience, but here, the S side, there's more character. There are more character on the stage. Okay, for example, here there are Mephistopheles and Dr. Faustus, but here Mephistopheles is talking to the audience without the knowledge of Dr. Faustus. Now Mephistopheles is expressing his thought to the audience. He is telling the audience that I want to gain the soul, or I want to get the soul of Dr. Faustus in what costs. Okay, now here Mephistopheles, when find Dr. Faustus hesitant, and there's a conflict inside him, there's a struggle inside him, so he immediately went out and he brought lots of devils, and those devils, they made a parade and the ceremony around Dr. Faustus. They start dancing and going around Dr. Faustus, and they place the crown for Dr. Faustus. Now Dr. Faustus asking Mephistopheles, what's happening? What this kind of a show? And now Mephistopheles telling him that this is the enjoyment, this is the entertainment, sorry, of the black magic, or this is what magic bring for you, Dr. Faustus. And Dr. Faustus is very pleased. So he asks Mephistopheles, can I rise up or calling up the spirit? He said, yes, and you can do more things in life, Dr. Faustus. Do not contemplate. You can do lots of things by becoming a magician. And now Dr. Faustus, he wished that he has lots of souls. He has thousands of souls. So he can give it to Mephistopheles and Lucifer and Beelzebub, to the devil, for this kind of enjoyment. And now Faustus, Mephistopheles, is swearing by hell and by Lucifer, not by God, by hell and Lucifer, for Dr. Faustus, okay, that this promise and this kind of contract, or this kind of deed of gift, it should be effective from this moment of time. And now Dr. Faustus is reading this kind of contract that he made between him and the devil. And this very nice and legal articles we are reading. So Faustus can be in the spirit and in form and substance, and that Mephistopheles should be the servant of Dr. Faustus and under the command, under the order of Dr. Faustus, and Mephistopheles should do for him whatever he likes, whatever he desires, and at last that Dr. Faustus can be invisible. And then instead of that, or in spare of that, that Dr. Faustus give his blood, his body, and his soul, and his flesh to Lucifer, the prince of the east, the prince of hell, okay, the arch regent of the devils, the Lord Commander of the devils. He will give the soul and the body for him, for the devil. And after the expire of 24 years, that the devil come and the devils come and take the soul and the blood and the flesh of Dr. Faustus into the place of inhabitation of the devils, which is in hell. Now here this is the first part of scene number 5. Okay, so now I want to move with you into an important things that is related with the structure of the play. So I went through one of the websites and find this, which is called Freytag's pyramid plot diagram. So as I told you that there is always one of the elements of drama, which is called the plot. And for the structure of the drama, when Aristotle came, he said that every drama should has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Okay, so for the drama, there should be a beginning, a middle, and end, especially the ancient drama. And here we find the pyramid, الهرم. Okay, so Freytag, he comes with a pyramid for the plot. And here we have a kind of, if we go through let's go through the Faustus here. So we find in the literary terms, which I already gave you, we find a definitions of the pyramid, which is the exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, and denouement. Okay, so here we we find the introduction or the exposition. So every play start with the introduction or the exposition, okay, and you can find the definition in here, okay, which is started with the as we said in Dicta Faustus, by the appearance of the chorus. So the chorus represent the exposition or the introduction for this play. Then the action, okay, the action is rising. Okay, and this happened in scene number 1 and scene number 3 when Dr. Faustus decided. The first thing, he rejected all or refuted all the fields of knowledge and rejected all the field of knowledge he has or he mastered, and then he moved and he was resilient into what into study magic, and then he just call upon or summon up the devil Mephistopheles, and then he told his condition. So where is the climax? The climax is the highest point of a drama where this action here is moving from here into here, okay, it's falling. Okay, so here the climax is happening in scene number 5 where now Dictator Faustus signed the pound or the deed of gift. Okay, now Dictator Faustus become a magician. Before that, Dictator Faustus is not a magician. And after the climax, we will have the following action. Okay, the action that leads into the catastrophe, into the end of the play. So this is the middle. Okay, so here the Freytag's pyramid of the plot diagram is very clear. I find it in here. Okay, and if you want the definition, you can find, for example, the exposition here. It means the introduction, the rising action, and then the climax, the turning point in a literary work. And there's behind that the falling action, and at the end the denouement or the resolution, sometimes they call it, or the catastrophe. Okay. I'll stop in here. In the next lecture, I will continue with scene number 5.